and welcome to our Kickstarter. Runes, that's what this is about. A Kickstarter for a set of rune cards and a book with full descriptions of each of the runes as I see them. We're talking about the Elder Futhark, by the way, which is my preferred set. I use the Elder Futhark because the heyday of Odin was before the Viking Age, before the younger Futhark. So I always relate the Elder Futhark more to him and to his journey of obtaining the runes. And as the story goes, Odin kind of conquers the runes from the cosmos by stabbing himself with his own spear and hanging himself on the world tree for 9 days and 9 nights. And after this ordeal, he obtains the runes. We'll talk more about this in a different video, but he obtains the runes and at some point shares them with mankind, which is the reason that we have them to work with, if you believe in that kind of magic and mythology. This project, this Kickstarter, this madness, started one place and has changed and has taken a very long time to build. At some point in the process, I decided I needed a lot of help illustrating it and accidentally knew of an artist who needed to, well, we talked about it a little bit before, needed to remain an artist. Yep. Because she's really talented. So I'm here with Sarah, also known as Galaxara. Galaxara? How do you say that?
Galaxara.
So yeah, I worked on a couple of cards and then we talked about you. You put up a post on Facebook about starting to look for a job and something like that. And I was like, I had followed your work for a very long time. We knew each other from before this through connections and social media, and I believe we'd met, but my chaotic mind actually doesn't really allow for me to remember where. Had we met? I don't know.
We had met like way back, way back in an ancient time, where you tattooed in Copenhagen.
Yes, that was
and you
many years
had
ago.
a tattoo studio there, and I was friends with your then receptionist.
Oh yes.
And one of your apprentices. Apprentices. It would be.
Yes.
So I visited from time to another and just looked in and peeked and went like, I'm gonna talk to that guy at some point. And that's about it.
Cool.
Don't think we have talked a lot. And then I met at your then place in Christianshavn, where you were tattooing, I believe. And then you offered me the art book of The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which I still have at home.
Oh, that's where it went.
Yeah, that's where it went. You gave it to me.
It's such a good book.
It's great
beautiful
book. It's one of the best art books I've seen in a long time.
That was the beginning of the fall of Disney. Like they started doing all those animations by computer instead of hand painting every single frame. Okay. Sorry, bloody sidetrack there. Well, since then you've married my old friend and business partner, and yeah.
How about that for a small world?
Very small world. We are from a very small country, though, so
yeah, everyone sort of, kind of knows everyone, and yet not. It's like a big ass city more than anything. Denmark.
Big ass town.
Big ass town.
It's like a village with a lot of people in it.
Yeah.
And we're from the same world of like LARPing and role-playing games and board games, and we know a lot of people that cross over and stuff like that. But anyways, at some point, I reached out and tried to hire you for this project, and none of us knew how fucking long it was going to take.
Nope.
Because that's 3 years ago. So for 3 years, we have worked on these illustrations. Every once in a while, we've diverted by making other art projects, gods and stuff like that, covers for my books and all sorts of things. So you might have seen Sarah before on our social media. Also, she got tattooed here a year ago as we film, with a very different but really cool project. Yeah, it's been a journey. And
it's been a journey. Adventure.
So what we're going to try with these videos is to explain the content of the art that is going into this Kickstarter project. Because each card is beautifully illustrated by Sarah, who has taken art directions from me. And I've had a small hand in creating some more ornamental elements for the cards. And then it's all also gone into the book. And in the book, I have written the texts for each of the runes as interpreted by me. Because, you know, everyone interprets things differently, and I don't feel like being stuck too much in the past. A lot of these runes, to me, have a lot of relevance to modern life as well as ancient life. So I've tried to work through them with both, I was about to say a vintage mindset, an ancient mindset, and a modern mindset to create, well, about 100 pages in total, art and text combined, explaining each rune, explaining how to use the rune cards, how to use them for divinations, and how to generally read the runes in different creative, fun ways. Since you're here, we'd like to encourage you to go on to the Kickstarter. There's a link in the bio, and you might already be on the Kickstarter actually, because we're putting these videos on different social medias and stuff like that. Check it out, look at the different rewards and tiers and stuff like that, and place your pledge. Get your own set. If there's enough people supporting the project, lo and behold, more cool stuff will be in there. Mm-hmm. We are gonna come back to this video once we have gone through all of the cards and add to it, once we have wrapped our brains around all of the creative aspects, because again, 3 years of work has gone into this. There's a lot of stuff in like, deep in the memory banks.
Yeah. It's going to the diaries as well. All of our conversations.
I have thought about scrolling through that insane WhatsApp conversation that we have, because Jesus Christ, so much stuff in there. So yeah, we'll be back. That's it. Fuck off.